We are out of the car and back at the park again. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please subscribe if it's your first time here. Share out links to your favorite video. Trying to hit 2K, and I can only do that with the help of my fellow brothers and sisters, my survivors and thrivers from narcissistic abuse. Today I want to talk about accountability. This is a very important aspect of what we go through after we've dealt with a toxic person or toxic people. It's the difference between a human being who learns and matures in life, no matter what mistakes they may have made, and a toxic person is that a toxic person won't take accountability for their actions. They won't look at how they've acted, what they've done, take in the circumstances, and maybe even understand that they were wrong. A real person will. A real person absolutely will. I have had to look back at the history of actions that I have gone through on this journey and realize that some of the things I did were effed up, that weren't in my character. These aren't things that I was proud of, and I've had to really take a look at them, how I've acted, the circumstances, what went down, how I failed myself, how I may have failed others, how I emotionally reacted negatively or in the wrong way, and accept it. Except we're not perfect. And it's okay, guys, because we're all not perfect. And those of us who have gone through this, we probably didn't have great upbringings, the most stable ones. So to an extent, a lot of us have had to raise ourselves. Our parents went through damage, especially if we're dealing with like generational damage. Like great grandparents to grandparents to parents to us. Like if there was like an unhealed. If there was trauma that existed generationally and no one ever stopped to break that cycle, then it falls on us to break that cycle. Of course, that may not be the case with you, but it is important, it's paramount to look at who we are at some point in the healing process, in life, in general. No matter what you've gone through. Every now and again we should do some introspection. You come through a heated situation, or some kind of a breakup, or a break of friendship, or traumatic experience. Take a look at yourself. Sometimes we can convince ourselves, because we did this when we were chasing someone that wasn't meant to be, when we were stuck in a trauma bond, or when we were lied to, or going through a toxic, whatever the situation was. I think that we fool ourselves a lot of times into thinking, well, because I love this person, I can do this, or because I love them, they can change, and because I love them, I can make the world, I can manifest what I want, I can make the world acquiesce to what I want, to my manifestations. And it's not true. That's not always true. When you're not going in the direction that you are not meant to be going in, then the God source will set up obstacles. And the gods will keep hitting you over the head over and over again with the same damn thing, whether it's with a situation, a person, or different people. It'll keep hitting you over the head until you learn that lesson. And you won't succeed, no matter how stubborn you are, no matter how much you love, no matter how brazen or how big your ego is, how much you refuse to give up, become pig-headed. It won't change until you learn the lesson that you need to learn. Introspect, self-ownership of who we are, what we've done, what we've gone through, how we failed ourselves, how we may have failed others. This is something that toxic people don't do. People that run in the same scripts, the same negative routines, that don't want to learn their lessons, they don't want to move on, they don't want to make the leap, they don't want to do what they need to do in order to succeed. For them, they'll blame other people. They'll just get angry. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Take accountability for what you did, how you failed yourself. I'm not saying excuse everything that happened to you, because if you've been through what I've been through, you've been through some pretty evil shit. There's a reason that those demons. There's a reason that dark, demonic forces will attach themselves to toxic people, because it's a gravity well for negativity. It's like attracts like. So a person succumbs to their demons, to their damage, to living in cycles of negativity, of not taking responsibility for their actions, not doing introspection, not doing, ignoring lessons and having to keep getting beat over the head by the gods over and over again. Like that, the demons attach themselves to these people. And demons are out there trying to come after you too. They're trying to trip you up. That's probably one of the reasons why you went through what you went through. But it was all to learn. It's all a lesson. And the lesson, I think one of the lessons involved in dealing with what we have dealt with, or dealing with toxic people and going through life, getting hindered by these types, is don't be like them. People like that are trying to spread their damage, they're trying to spread their pain, they're trying to make you like them. They want you to be as ugly as they are because they hate themselves, and they want you to hate yourself, and they hate you because you're not like them. No matter how they cover it up, that's what it is. So don't be like them. Don't become what you hate. It may hurt. You may take a look at the things that you've done and the actions you've taken, and you'd be disappointed with yourself. Well, rightly so. If you were acting out of character, if you weren't bring the loving, kind, supportive, wonderful human being that you know you are, forgive yourself. Not just that, not just recognize what you did wrong, but really take stock in it, how you hurt someone else, and swear never to do it again. You know how it made you feel. Hurting someone else didn't make you feel good, made you feel good in the moment, but it didn't make you feel good later on down the road when you had to really look at your soul and understand the connection between us and everything, between Source and God, and know that you hurt a part of yourself by causing pain to someone else. That other person's karma is their karma. What they do, that toxic person, that's on them. That's their karma. It's your job to be good to yourself. Be good to others. Learn the lessons you need to learn. Don't be a toxic person. Don't run the same negative scripts. Accept responsibility and ownership for what you've done, for who you are. Take accountability. What a toxic person will never do, does not want to do. Take accountability for your actions. Change. And gain a new perspective, new strengths you never knew you had. Sometimes that perspective can change your entire world for the better. My brothers and sisters, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm proud of you. Keep it real. Keep it pushing. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And suffer no fools.